Wow. Southern California is seeing a lot of rain today, all thanks to Tropical Storm Priscilla.
No, absolutely, Ryan. It's cats and dogs out there. Our Chapman News weather reporter Madison Miller has been tracking the storm and local forecasts. What do you have for us, Maddie?
Yeah, thanks, guys. There's been heavy rain that started early this morning, and it continues on and off at this hour. Orange County and Los Angeles County could see up to an inch of rainfall, and the last time Los Angeles got an inch of rain in October was back in 2011. This comes after Tropical Storm Priscilla made landfall this past week on the Baja coast of Mexico, and according to the National Hurricane Center, the storm was downgraded from a Category 2 hurricane to a tropical storm last Wednesday. In addition to today's showers, there's a possibility of a tornado in Los Angeles County. Between increased rainfall and the risk of a tornado, a flood advisory has also been issued. Here's a look just outside of our Marriott studios earlier this morning. You can see a lot of rain, some water piling up on the streets right as this car comes by, and you can see kind of that water brushing up onto the sidewalk. Evacuation warnings are also in place in the burn scar areas of the Eden and Palisades fires from earlier this year due to increased risk of debris flow. Southern Californians should expect strong winds, and drivers are advised to exercise caution on the roads. Taking a look at our local temps here in Orange, we're sitting at a cool 63 degrees. Lots of rain also from outside of our Marriott studios. Earlier this morning, we can see lots of rainfall and a lot of wetness out there. It's much cooler than last week, with rain continuing throughout the afternoon, and it's expected to kind of cool it down in the early evening and kind of slow down the rain. We're starting off this week cool with some showers on our 5-day Fenestra forecast, which is expected to blow over by tomorrow and lead to sunny skies and warmer temps through the end of the week. We can see it's kind of gonna go off by the next day and then get sunny later in the week. Taking a look at our OC forecast, generally consistent temps across the board, mid to low 60s. Most of Orange County is seeing those cool temperatures where they'll be seeing a lot of rain. And lastly, taking a look at our national forecast over here, Seattle is still seeing some sunny skies and 61 degrees. Taking a look at San Francisco, just slightly ahead with some clouds at 62 degrees. Palm Springs down in the desert seeing the same weather that we're having here in Orange with those storm clouds. Phoenix just actually got over their microburst from yesterday. They had a microburst from Hurricane Priscilla coming up from that Baja Gulf, and their temps have cooled down, especially for Phoenix. They're normally in the 90s at this time of year. So cooled down to 84, still seeing some skies and recovering from that storm yesterday. Vegas seeing some winds from that. Denver sitting at 62 degrees with some, or 72 degrees, excuse me, with some clouds. Houston and Atlanta still hot and humid down there in the 90s and mid 80s. Looking up at Chicago at 76 with some clouds, Minneapolis with some rain, Miami also humid at 85 degrees with some clouds, and then lastly looking at New York over on the East Coast, recovering from the nor'eastern storm with some clouds and still some cooler temps. Ryan?